Hello, fire signs. I am here to break down the overall common energy between all three of you guys for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Of course, this reading is not time specific, but I just wanted to, come in and do the cards for you guys. So I wanted to say thank you for everyone that has subscribed and commented. It really, really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. If this resonates with you and this is your first time, definitely feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. I know it's super late right now. So yes, overall common energy between my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There we go. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then at the end, I will pull an additional message for each of you, each individual sign, just to make it a little bit more personal. I know these are generals, but just a little gift at the end. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Interesting, we got a lot of the same cards for air. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, hold on. All these cards are flipping over. Chariot at the bottom. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's move these out the way. And the root of the reading. And bottom of the deck, overall energy, Five of Cups, upright. With the Three of Swords. Someone's definitely heartbroken, kind of stuck in their energy of regret and sorrow and longing for something that they have let go of or feel like they are undeserving of, or something that is unattainable, okay? I'm getting a lot of fantasizing energy, holding on to something from the past that may have been lost, but holding on to the feelings and what was built or what you guys shared between the two of you. Off back. Here's the rest. Very heavy burden, heavy energy, you guys. Very practical. You have quite a few major arcanas and then all pentacles with only the Seven of Swords in the mental space, which means someone was being greedy or conniving or underhanded about finances and money that they possibly shared with someone else, that they owe someone else, or is able to be cunning and backstabbing in order to have this abundance for themselves. But there was some people that they left behind or that got hurt in the actions. There's no fire here. Someone wanting a new opportunity, someone studying to have more abundance financially or materially. But really focusing on an idea after a heartbreaking situation that has left a lot of regret. I'm getting inaction is action. In not making a decision is making a decision. I'm getting actions and decisions that were made in the past has left you in a very limbo state. Not really moving forward, not being able to go backwards, but is also blocking the abundance that you have built for yourself. My nails are chipped. F. Someone moving away from something that they put time into in order to have a new beginning or opportunity. Not really realizing what you have until you've let it go. Again, the Ten of Swords is very similar to the air sign reading. And they actually did get the Queen of Wands in the center of their spread. So you guys could be very tied to an air sign or an earth sign. I mean, there's nothing but pentacles out here. Clarity for my fire signs, please. Aries, Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please. Clarity for the common energies between Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Clarity on this Four of Pentacles with my daydreaming card. Someone fantasizing about the past and mistakes, heartbreak that they've created or caused. Could be past, but I'm feeling like it's almost bleeding into the present energies in these new opportunities that you're trying to create. I'm getting someone hasn't gone back to correct their wrongs and therefore they are unable to move forward. Okay, just want to show you guys my fantasy card. It was like one of those extra cards in the deck. Maybe spirit communicating with you through your dreams. We have the Seven of Cups reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, the deck is upright, you guys, so I'm getting, okay, possible overindulgence or confusion in regarding a Queen of Swords. Again, I told you a lot of these cards are very similar to the air sign reading I just did. Regrets surrounding a Queen of Swords and being unable to go back to this person, being unable to communicate with this person, being unable to take any action towards this person. This person has blocked you off completely, okay? They are in their energy of creating this new beginning for themselves, and they're feeling okay with you leaving them behind. They don't want you to come back to fix anything. I'm almost feeling like air sign doesn't want you to come back to fix anything, because then it would affect how good they're actually doing, how much they've been able to bank off the hurt and pain that you've caused them. They've done great things with what you've left them with. They turned the lemons into lemonade. There goes cards. 1 second, you guys, it went way far. Hold on. What flipped out was the Two of Swords. Interesting. Under the bottom is the Queen of Cups with, again, the Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. I'm getting you may have questioned this Queen of Swords and what she was capable of doing. If she was all talk, no action. And so in you being in an energy of greed, you stopped putting energy and effort into this Queen of Swords. The person that you I'm getting like this is the person that you fantasized about, or, you know, someone that you've known for a while, or you've wanted to have something with for quite some time. And then when you guys came into each other's energy, you realized, I just don't want to invest into this. Like, I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm going to move towards a Queen of Cups that represents abundance. And I'm going to hold on tight to this person, because if she's abundant, then I know that's going to bleed over into me. Like, what she represents will be what I represent, if that makes sense. So you had a decision to make, and you chose the person that you felt was more abundant at the time. It's my cat. And you was willing to just do some real cunning, trifling shit in order to get this new beginning, this new offer that was being offered to you right in the middle of you building something with someone else. You were okay with leaving them in the dust because, I'm sorry, fire signs, but I feel like you felt like you were above this person, and you didn't have time to sit around while they got their shit together, okay? Interesting. Page of Pentacles with the Hangman, please. Knight of Cups. Ten of Cups, reverse. Six of Coins. And thinking you were doing yourself a service, fire signs, I'm getting you actually caused yourself a disservice. A deep emotional unfulfillment with the decisions that were made. It kind of leaves you wondering if the right decision, did you make the right call? Did you make that right decision in the direction you chose to go? I feel like you guys, you have a history with this Queen of Wands. Could be Queen of Cups, but they're both reversed. So maybe they know about each other. Maybe they have found out that you attempted to build something, like the timelines overlap, okay? But now it's creating an imbalance in your current situation, kind of leaving you in limbo, still stuck with the idea, the fantasy of what you want, what you would like, but still you realizing that you haven't even really grown since you left this person behind. But then you look back and you see this Queen of Cups or Queen of Swords doing very well. Getting they both do well, but they're not offering you anything. This is more for the male energy. I have the Emperor and the Chariot here. So this may be more for my male energies. For the females, you could be dealing with this person and taking on or embodying the Queen of Swords or Queen of Cups. Of course, these queens could be males as well, and you take on the more masculine energy. Flip it how you will. Clarity on the Seven of Swords, please. Clarity on the Seven of Swords. Clarity on the Seven of Swords, please. Okay, the Magician reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Strength card. I'm getting having the will and courage to really go for what it is that you want, regardless of who it hurts or who it affects in the long run. A very selfish energy, thinking of self, the person you're dealing with, or you. Knight of Swords is, of course, the fastest moving knight in the deck, how they all say. But he usually has an aim, a goal he's moving towards. In this specific situation, I just kind of see you went with your first thought. and now you're kind of regretting the decisions that you've made. I'm also seeing like action and then you think about it afterwards. Right now you're in a very somber energy. Another queen, Queen of Pentacles. And the Moon card. And the Tower. Three of Cups. Okay, we got three queens here, you guys. You've left a few people in the past in order to move towards what looks like abundance to you. You could be with a Queen of Pentacles, earth sign right now. I don't know. Okay. There's a lot of regrets and just sitting up at night thinking about the decisions that were made. The people you were willing to screw over in order to have this so-called abundance. You had a decision from three people, but I'm getting these two are in the past. Maybe these two were in competition for you. These two are maybe battling it out. They want your attention. They want to be with you. They want this abundance with you. But then you pour out like your vision, the vision that you have with each of them. You were willing to pour that out and find strength to move towards someone that had all of these things that these two other queens made up and combined. So they're fighting for you and you've moved on completely to a whole new situation. And it's like, then they look up and it's like, wow, this person's gone. He's gone. And we're over here fighting each other. When he didn't pick neither one of us. Like, he picked Queen of Coins. I keep wanting to say Wands. Very grounded, solid offer. She can be very beautiful, very sexy. Like this was your one in the pocket, one in the hole type person. This is the one you're wanting to really make it work with. The one you're wanting to keep around, to keep shit from falling apart. And there's just Seven of Swords all over here in the past. And you're offering your pentacle to this person. You may not have much, but this person has a lot. And they represent that true fulfillment. But I'm not getting love. Like there's really no cups in this this spread. You're thinking about what this person can do for you, what they can offer you, what they represent as far as your success moving forward. You want this person to have your children. It could be a secret that this person is pregnant with your child. But I'm feeling like you promised a family to all three of these women. Let's get some extra cards here. Yep. Well, let's look at them. Diligence, destruction. Someone purposely sat back and watched this whole thing fall apart in the past. Watched these women battle it out for you so that you could go move on to someone else. Like feeding someone dreams, like, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with you, but I just wanted you to lose 50 pounds, or I just don't like your cooking. I want us to communicate more. You have these women working on these things, and then they look up and see that you've kind of taken off with someone completely, someone that no one knew about. They're both shocked in regards to this. Any additional messages? Okay. Regarding these two queens, they both played the fool. Okay, that's kind of fucked up. Okay, I have destruction. Someone diligently working on something while it's falling apart, trying to keep it from falling apart, playing your fool, wanting to be that chosen person for you. Both of these women are in the same boat. And they've just been left behind, but they were willing, both of them, willing to give you whatever, anything that you asked for. I'm getting maybe this person was the Queen of Cups and then maybe transformed into the Queen of Swords in reverse. Spent, overgiving, feeling depleted and empty, wanting to give you everything you asked for because they wanted this Ten of Cups with you, this finality and all of the work that needed to be put in order to have this ultimate fulfillment with you. You can have children with these two women or children with this woman here. They're putting in all of this work so that you guys could become a family, only to find out that you secretly had a whole nother bitch on the side. Sorry to call her bitch. I mean, that's the woman of your dreams. Okay. I got friend, clarity. Because in the middle you're hanging out. So it's like you're at a pause anyway. Okay. So even though you've chosen this person, there is no movement forward at this time. Someone has gotten clarity, possibly over the internet, with some type of bad news or message regarding someone they care about, that you're fucking your friend. And it's created turmoil and frustration in this person's life. I've done everything you've asked me to do. I've done everything you've wanted. Now this person is completely envious, pretending to be happy for you because you guys still have to communicate for some odd reason, possibly children, but heartbroken and very disturbingly, like a disturbed jealousy over how you're able to create abundance with this whole new person, or maybe someone you claimed was your friend when this woman over here has known you for years. We've been working on this. You promised me these things. Any other messages? Okay. This person in the past definitely still loves you, but you are in love with a friend, someone you've kept around, claimed her as your friend. Maybe you guys were friends, but you've fallen in love with someone else and just left this person here to pick up the pieces. While you change, you give this Queen of Pentacles everything that the person in the past was asking you for. In your eyes, they weren't worth the effort and change that you're putting into this new person. I'm getting a feeling like this may blow up in your face. You can't just treat people like this and expect the ultimate, like, happiness. Like, no. It's like you are having patience with this person. You're growing with this person. You're putting in the time. You're not quick to just drop everything when shit's not going your way. I would probably be jealous too. Honestly, I mean, that's not even jealous, just hurt. Okay, I think we already know that you've caused this person an immense amount of heartbreak, okay? Regarding a family situation. And you're doing everything in your power, like, to make this shit work over here. Just I'm getting like you've upgraded your profession. You're more regal now. You wear suits instead of jeans. Like, you've completely transformed for this Queen of Pentacles. This person really loves you, and I'm getting you may. All these women love you. All these women have or have had high hopes for you guys' relationship. You're trying to have faith in this new situation, but maybe some of you could be having doubts or regrets on the decisions that were made. Really contemplating on what's going to come next, what you have planned next, what you've left behind. A lot of contemplation. Getting new beginnings, maybe wanting a new beginning with the person from the past, wondering if you're really going in the right direction, or this Queen of Pentacles, like I said, could be pregnant or could have been pregnant and lost the baby. Someone's wanting forgiveness and to come back home, and now they're being blocked by this energy back here. Again, don't forget you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's not pretty. But you're wanting to gain from both situations. I don't really see you making a decision, almost like hanging out and kind of seeing where the chips fall and who's going to be there at the end of the day. But like I said, in not making a decision, you're definitely making a decision. And I don't see this air sign / water sign really opening that door for you again. I do see that they spy on you. They watch you be happy with this person and getting it a whole fucking spectacle, okay? Whole spectacle. Could be online, or you bringing this person to the barbecues, the family barbecues, and they're not invited anymore, or, you know, your family is keeping them up to date on what could be taking place. But it's just heartbreaking. I'm feeling like they can't really let go of the situation. They can't let go of the promises. They're praying that all that shit falls apart. All that shit falls apart and blows up in your face. You have a lot of people hoping the shit blows up in your face. A lot of time has been wasted. A lot of real emotion and love, giving, receptivity has been wasted. They feel on the wrong person. But they were fed these dreams of what it would be like if they just get this and this and this together, or if once they get that new job, we're gonna do it, we're gonna be together. And then they come back with the good news and you're fucking gone with the bitch up the street, woman up the street. Sorry if some of you guys are engaged or, you know, dating someone you really care about. I'm not meaning to call her a bitch, okay? But I do think this is a lesson in being mindful of how you treat people, because things always balance themselves back out, okay? You're the woman energy dealing with this Emperor energy, and you've just been kind of waiting for this person to come back around. I'm going to go ahead and say stop waiting. I don't think that you letting this person back in is going to help them realize that they made a mistake in the first place. I think you're just giving them the opportunity to do it to you again, okay? Okay, let's pull some additional messages and advice for the fire signs. Any additional messages? Let's put those back in there. Okay. Any additional messages for my fire signs that'll help them along their journey at this time? Any additional messages for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Saggitarius at this time. Aries, any additional messages for Aries at this time? Ooh. I had a hard time coming to it on that. Any additional messages and advice for Aries at this time? Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cut the pile for you guys. Additional messages for Aries and advice at this time. Okay, so for Aries, I have casket, someone going out of your life, or the end of a specific situation. Have great happiness, heart, and the tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. Okay, so for some of you, just relating to the previous spread, some of you have left behind an old situation, maybe a longtime girlfriend or boyfriend, or just, you know, maybe high school sweetheart, something that you have put a lot of time and energy into, but just really now accepting that it's time for us to close chapters on old situations instead of allowing people to just hang on, keeping people hanging on to the hope that you guys once shared. In you giving this person closure, in you letting go of this situation, I do see happiness coming in with what you have chosen. Of course, everything is not always easy. Everything does not always flow, and I want you to remember that slowly but surely you will be moving forward, but you have to put that time in and you have to be patient. Don't continue to leave exes and undone situations like trailing behind you, okay? Because it will affect where you're going in the future. So it's saying to just be patient, but also allow things to end that are stagnant, that are just holding on, waiting for you to put your action back into it, okay? Yeah, I'll leave that on. I'm not reading that. Any additional messages for Leo at this time? Any additional messages or advice for Leo at this time? Any additional messages or advice for Leo at this time concerning their situation? Wow, everything flipped over. Okay. Let's flip these back over. Additional messages and advice for Leo at this time. Additional advice and messages for Leo at this time. I'm going to pull this because it says month. It says April, okay? And then you have July. Okay. For Leo, okay. With there being April and July, I'm getting there could have been some situations that took place for you in April that are now affecting you, with us coming out of the lunar eclipse and solar eclipse energy, as well as so many planets going retrograde. A lot of things and decisions that were made in the earlier months of the year are now affecting you majorly. Coming out of July, during July, coming into August. We have Tower, solid foundation, success, and effort. An elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end. So I'm getting you may have made some decisions, but not to regret those decisions, but to trust that you made the right decision, and that the foundation you're building now is solid. You may have made mistakes with this previous person, or, just past situations, but now you've met someone that really triggers growth within you, that really makes you want to build something solid and stable, something lasting. You've learned a lot from your past mistakes, but now you need to trust the path that you're on, and that things may come up, but that you are strong enough to get through them. I'm also picking up You may have some things that have been left undone or unsaid. Sorry, fire signs, my phone cut off. But don't be fearful to take these lessons that have been learned and do better in your future decision making and in your future relationships. I hope that made sense. True happiness, like new beginnings. I'm getting like the cherry blossoms when flowers are sprouting on dead trees, you know, things that you didn't even believe that you'd be capable of. You feel the power within yourself, even if it's, you know, you've learned this through maybe someone you've met recently. It's like you have the will to move forward stronger and better. Okay? I hope that was of help for you. It's actually really beautiful. So I'm proud of you guys. Okay, Sagittarius. Any additional messages and advice for Sagittarius? Oops, something just fell. Hold on. I have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally, checking out of a situation or something that just may be difficult for you. Okay. Additional messages and advice for Sagittarius. Maybe it would be best to kind of remove yourself mentally or physically from a situation. Kind of take a break and reflect before you make any decisions or move forward. Okay. Additional messages and advice for Sagittarius. So we have goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. I have hills, obstacles to overcome. And shield. This is something you need to defend yourself from. I'm getting, you know, I'm thinking about that previous spread. All of you guys left something in the past, but I'm getting that this is not necessarily a bad thing, you know. In the overall, maybe you did make that right decision, what you felt was right for yourself. You know, you're wanting to move forward, you have very big visions and goals, and you know what it takes to get there. So never knocking someone for having, you know, ambition and will to get shit done. Okay, you are being handed opportunities, opportunities to grow and manifest things that you've been wanting, things that you've only dreamed of up until now. I'm getting these things might not be that easy to achieve, but these are hills, not mountains. So it's really just finding within yourself the willpower to overcome the opposition and the opinions of others. I'm getting gossip or doubt from the people you believe in, the people that you believe in you, if that makes sense. You're needing to protect yourself, your projects, the things that you're working on at this time, and just kind of keeping them to yourself until you're ready to really launch these projects, until you're really ready to tell everyone about that new job. Make sure you're comfortable and you've got everything down pat, you know. Just really guard the things that mean a lot to you, the things that you are working towards right now, because you have haters. But the abundance is coming. You just have to have patience with yourself and belief so that you can overcome it. Okay? I hope those messages were of help to you guys. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with another one. Good night.